I'm like a tiny bird, stuck in a cage in what we call a marriage in this oppressive society. My feathers will fall and I'll rot away in my nest, until I eventually fade away into thin air. Life must go on. I must leave you and escape this detriment.
What? Jane, are you okay? What is this all of a sudden?
That's how everyone painted a picture of what marriage looks like.
What? Last night at the Bachelorette?
Yes! Seeing as it was my last night being single, they all forewarned me of my life as a married woman. I'm doomed, Kyle! They all told me the reality of it. The ugly truth. Marriage is not going to be easy, Kyle. It's going to stress me out so much. I'm going to grow gray hairs and shed all of them and go bald. I'm going to turn all wrinkly and old.
That's just called aging, isn't it?
No, Kyle. Married life is going to do this to me. I'm doomed. I am.
Right, so you're hungover right now? Anyway, look, our marriage isn't gonna be like that. That's just their opinion, and marriage is different for everybody. Now, let me ask you, are you okay, Jane?
You just want to keep me locked up and isolated from everyone, don't you?
No? Did I say that? If we're talking about our marriage, I'd rather have you do whatever you want. Do everything that makes you happy, okay? You love your job, and you've got plenty of other things you love to do. You love doing Pilates and taking pictures. So just keep doing those things. I'm not stopping you at all. You have my full support, okay?
Those sweet words are just a booby trap, aren't they? You're luring me in with your sweet words and then snap. I'll be dead before you know it.
Are you still drunk or what? Why are you acting so weird?
No, I can't do this, Kyle. I can't. I'm not going to the wedding tomorrow. I just can't go.
Jane, okay. This isn't the wedding blues, is it? Seriously, it's gonna be okay.
No, I'm not going, and that's that. I'm sorry.
What? You can't be serious, babe. It's tomorrow. Our wedding is tomorrow. Less than 12 hours away?
Well, I just won't turn up. That's all it takes.
Oh, come on. What about your family? My family? All that time we spent in preparing for it? You're just anxious, babe. It's the anxiety that's making you do this, okay? Have you had some water? Go get some now if you haven't, okay?
But even if you see a juicy-looking steak right in front of you, if you had a stomachache, you wouldn't eat it, right? It's the same thing.
What? Are you seriously comparing our wedding to a piece of steak? That doesn't make sense. What has gotten into you?
It's not funny. I'm serious, Kyle. I'm just glad that I'm finally realizing this before our wedding. I'm not the type of woman who would settle for a man like you. I can't do this, Kyle.
But we're supposed to start our new life and we have plans for that, babe. We're gonna move into that amazing new apartment you wanted, right?
No, that's too small of an apartment for us. I can't settle for that. I want more in my life. I deserve more.
Jeez, Jane. For real?
Yes. I want to go out there and fly all over the world. I want to spread my wings and live free like a bird, doing what I love to do. Fashion. That's my calling. It really is, Kyle.
Fashion? Jane, seriously.
Yes. I'm into fashion and I want to start my new career in the fashion industry. I'm going to be the best fashion designer out there and make it into the big world on my own.
Seriously, what has gotten into you? Just cut it out, come on. Just be there tomorrow, okay?
I told you I won't. I mean it.
Well, you can't ditch me at our wedding at the last minute, Jane. Are you listening to what you're saying? Who does that?
A lot of people, actually. Go on YouTube. There's loads of videos like that. I'm not alone here.
Oh, come on. Those are just pranks or something else. This is about us, you and me. Why the heck are you being like this today? Oh, should I be worried?
It was really great being with you. I had a good time. This wasn't the way I wanted to end things, but what's done is done. I loved you. I did. Just not anymore. I'm sorry.
So what, you're breaking up with me now? Are you being serious, Jane? I'm dead serious. Are you kidding or are you being for real?
I'm serious.
What did I do? Let's talk about this, Jane. If you don't want to talk on the phone, we can text, right? So, what did I do to make you go all crazy on me?
I can't talk to you right now. I've got to go. I really do.
What? You can't even tell me what I did wrong? And you're ditching our wedding that's tomorrow?
My new life. I have to start my new life.
Man, are you serious? Oh, friggin' hell. This is crazy. So what? I'll tell my family and relatives and all of my friends about this, shall I?
Yes.
And what about yours? Are you gonna tell them about this then?
They already know, Kyle.
What?
I felt responsible, so I spoke to them before I spoke to you about it.
You felt responsible? What about me? I'm the groom, what the hell?
Sorry, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Fine. What the heck, Jane? How could you do this to me? I don't even know who you are anymore.
Well, I thought I knew myself well enough too. I thought that a stable, quiet, married life with you would suit me. But I guess not. I think I belong to the city out there, in the concrete jungle. It's more wild over there. It's more exciting. I'm a beautiful wild bird that needs to spread her wings and fly away. And you're the hen that can't fly and has to stay on the ground. Your purpose is only to hatch your eggs and serve it to people who buy them.
Jane, what the hell, man? Stop it. Stop it with all those references to those damn birds. If you're serious about this, then act like it.
I am!
So, you're serious about not coming to the wedding tomorrow, yeah? You really want to call off the wedding and break up with me? Right?
100%.
Fine. Okay, fine. You're such a cow, Jane, you know that? To hell with you, Jane. Go to hell. The cancellation fee for the wedding is 90% of the total cost, Jane.
Oh, so you still get to keep 10% of it, right? That's great.
Don't play around with me here, Jane. How much do you think that is? $50,000.
Well, at least I didn't ditch you on the day of the wedding, right? Otherwise, you would have had to pay for the entire thing, right? So you should thank me for that.
No, you're paying for it, damn it.
No. Why should I? You've paid for it already, right?
No, I never said I did.
Well, I don't have that kind of money, so no. You were meant to pay for it anyway. That was the deal.
That was the deal before we broke up. I ain't paying a dime for you. You fat cow.
Excuse me? I told you I'm busy with my new life now. In fact, I'm leaving the country and I'm off to somewhere new. And you have no idea where I'm off to, so no chance.
I don't care what it's gonna take. You're gonna pay for this, Jane. You don't ditch me the day before our wedding and make me pay for the damn thing. You don't do that to me, Jane.
Oh, should I be scared, Kyle? I'm not only a beautiful wild bird, but did you know that I'm a pretty fast flyer, too? So catch me if you can.
What the heck is wrong with you? Gotcha!
What?
Flying off to another country? My butt. What kind of a bluff was that? You're still here in the US of A.
What? How did you... What?
I have my ways, Jane.
Did you stalk me, Kyle? What did you do? This is creeping me out.
I hired a private investigator, Jane.
What? A private investigator? Where do you have the money for that? Shouldn't you be broke with the wedding fees that you had to pay for? All of that $50K?
You have no idea.
Have no idea about what?
About my assets. And how much of it I have.
Assets?
Yep, my parents have been investing their money for me since I was born. They've invested in various stocks, bonds, and other mutual funds. They've been expanding their portfolio, and my assets have grown to as much as triple the amount they initially invested. I have way over $1 million in savings, Jane. Plus more in other assets.
$1 million? No way! Are you just bluffing now because you think I was bluffing about me leaving the country before?
No, I don't do lies like you, Jane. I am an honest man.
Then why didn't you tell me this before, Kyle?
What difference would that have made, huh, Jane?
I would have married you, of course.
For my money? So what, are you admitting to me that you broke up with me because you thought I was broke?
Well, yes. If I had married a normal guy who works the 9 to 6 at some boring old office, that cow would insult me again.
Insult you? Who?
This girl who was there at my bachelorette. One of my friends just brought her along. Don't ask me why. But anyway, she's married to a super rich, handsome guy. And she's living the life of her dreams. And then look at me. I couldn't even talk to her about you. She'd compare you and her husband, and that would be the end of me, wouldn't it?
What the heck? That's the reason you called off our wedding?
Oh, hell yeah. I even went on a dating website and met up with a guy I matched with that night. He's super rich and we're together now.
What?
That's why I had to cancel.
Is this true? Is this some weird, twisted joke that you're playing at? Or are you crazy?
No. Kyle, listen. The thing is, I want out already.
What?
This guy, he's too hairy. I can't deal with it. I prefer your hairless, smooth chest, and you have a fitter body than him for sure. I miss that. You miss me too, right? That's why you went above and beyond to look for me, right?
Yeah, only to make you pay for everything.
There's no need to hide anymore, Kyle. I understand, and I know you've missed me all this time. But it's okay now, okay? Don't worry.
What? What? Are you trying to get back with me?
It's okay. I know it's been bad lately, but we can fix this. Oh, how about having our wedding overseas somewhere? I mean, I was meant to fly out there at some point, right? We can start from scratch and turn over a new leaf. Yeah? What do you think?
What the heck, man?
Look, birds even have this thing where they have to go back to their nest. They will always find their way back home, no matter what. And that's just like us. Don't you get it? I'm coming back home. My home is where you are, babe. My home is with you.
Look, I don't get why everything you say always has to be related to birds, but you need to get your head checked out. All I have to say to you is pay up. Every single cent of it.
What? Stop asking me for money. I told you that I don't have that kind of money before.
Well, tough luck.
No! But wait, here's an idea. If we get back together and still go ahead with the wedding, wouldn't that count? I mean, would they let us off from paying the cancellation fee if we still actually have the wedding? You know what I mean?
You're making me laugh. You think I want to get married to a crazy bird woman like you? Just stick to your new gorilla boyfriend and get married to him. And see if I care.
What? Why would you call him that?
Because I've seen photos of him. He looks exactly like one of those gorillas you see in cartoons. I could draw him easily.
How did you?
Private investigator, yep.
Ugh. You got your private investigator to stalk me and take photos of him too?
Yep, that's their job, Jane.
Anyway, I told you I don't want to be with him anymore.
Well, that's not my problem anymore, is it? I need you to get into your stupid head that there's no more we here. It's you who has to pay for the wedding fees, and me who's not gonna leave you alone until you do.
Don't you love me anymore? Like, at all? Kyle, please. Remember the good days?
Sweet talking isn't gonna get us anywhere, Jane.
But Kyle, please. I was just in my head when I told you all of those things before.
Sure.
No, I mean it. I don't know what was wrong with me.
You mean about you wanting to make it in the fashion industry?
Yes.
I knew that as much. I mean, look at you. What fashion sense do you have? You have got no style. You've got nothing that screams fashion. That was funny, though. I'll give you that.
No, Kyle, please. I need you in my life. Come back. I miss you so much. We can't lose everything we had, right? Kyle? Where are you? Why aren't you replying to my texts? Kyle? Kyle!
I made sure that she's gonna pay every single cent of our wedding that never happened. She signed the paper, so it's official. She'll pay. She has to, and she knows it. How did I do this? Well, that's for me to know and for you to find out. But don't worry, no one was harmed in the process. I had to get over the humiliation of almost being ditched at the aisle, but money has a funny way of making everything better. No, honestly, I'm not a mean guy or anything. I just want her to know what she did to me and our relationship. She needs to know how crazy she was with what she did and what she said. No sane person would do that. At least, I hope not. Anyway, I'm trying to move on, and who knows, I might actually have a wedding one day where the bride will actually show up. Until then, bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.